The Lord is our shepherd, I shall not want. Him maketh I like down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water. Them him restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea, though I rasta go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Uno prepare a table before I in the presence of our enemy. Them uno anointed I head with no oil. Me cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I Ivan. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Ja, kadama we groma bea tela e higzag beer tana istalin abashante shante 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 shante. Au mauso bolisa adanu wato e wasikle afo. Au watanyu moe o you waladong o you waladong o you waladong. This is the Black Pot, aka Koko Shonamo, where we speak truth to power in my name. Black Rasta. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot, and each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes, and sizes, aromas and flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot where they are subjected to some amount of good cooking. And then they produce food. Ironically, this sumptuous food is not enjoyed by the black pot, neither is it enjoyed by the ingredients. It is us, the eaters, who enjoy that. Yet every time, the ingredients and the black pot will rise to the occasion and make sure that there is food. What does this teach us? It's a lesson of selflessness. How many people would get mad and angry if they partake in providing something that other people enjoy aside them? There would be war. How many people believe that, oh, we came to see it, it's so nice, let us finish it all. After all, tomorrow will take care of itself. How many people believe that every poor person is a lazy person? How many people believe that by a dint of hard work, they've been able to get this? And for that matter, no other person is deserving of enjoying that. If a nation has this kind of mindset, that nation will go down in oblivion. Oh yes. Because no nation can ever develop without sacrifice. No nation can ever develop without generational thinking. That is why this program has been dedicated to rewiring the mindset of our people. The biggest problem of Africa is not a problem of schools and hospitals and roads. It's a problem of the mindset. And I've said this over and again through the inspiration of the Most High Jah. When people are talking about building roads, building schools and hospitals, it is good. But Africa's biggest problem is not a problem of schools, not a problem of hospitals, not a problem of roads. It's a problem of the mindset. My brother, can you imagine an Africa that has a good mindset? Everybody will do their best to be able to put things right. Because if you have a good mindset, the right mindset, you will not leave a hotel room so dirty because you feel you paid to use it, and for that matter, you must dirty it for somebody to be paid to come and clean it. If you have the right mindset, you will not wait for the government to do for you what you can do for yourself. If you have the right mindset, you will pay every tax that has been ordained by the government, knowing very well that the government also has the right mindset and therefore will do everything possible to use the taxes right. A good mindset is equivalent to loyalty. If your mindset is right and you know that this is what you're supposed to do, my brother, my sister, the rest of it is history. It's because of our terrible mindset. We see anything yellow as superior. Chinese people come in here, we see them as demigods. Lebanese and Indians are seen as obroni. Everything we do, we pull down each other so that the white man will get the way clear to trod on. My brother, my sister, this is why we are here. To be able to educate ourselves. It's a self-pride show. It is a show that is patriotic. We don't do politics here. It's all about patriotism. And again, we don't criticize here. But if we must criticize, we would only just criticize for one reason. On one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. My brother, my sister, are you aware that Ghana doesn't teach civics anymore in the schools? In America, at a very young age, they are taught civics. How to become good citizens. In our country, no. They are teaching us how to make money by cheating others. They teach us how to outsmart each other. That is what they teach us. They do not teach us to do things in unison. They do not teach us to come together and work towards one goal. They are only teaching us how to outsmart each other, how to be sly. That is why we continue to go down each and every time. We need a Ghana. We need an Africa that has a correct mindset. And that is why this show is here. We are live on YouTube. And our YouTube channel is Black Empire Media. Our Facebook channel is also Black Empire Media. And we are live on both Facebook and YouTube. We want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you and we appreciate your time. And remember to share this broadcast. Remember to also subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification button so that anytime we are on, you'll be the first person to be notified to watch. We want to say thank you so much and we appreciate you. Send your comments in. We will read your comments in 2 tranches. So make sure your comments are here and keep it respectful. This is a community that is educating people and trying to rewire the mindset of our people. It's not a platform where we talk politics. We don't also talk sports, and we don't talk religion. We want to say thank you so much to ISIT. ISIT is ISIT, and it simply means in spirit, in truth. ISIT is the latest app, social media app that everybody's talking about. Now you can go live on ISIT, you can make video and audio calls, and you can also send messages. Yes, text messages. It's so easy. It's built by Ghanaian engineers in America. Another reason you should be supporting this, and it's very positive. They have very, very strong algorithms that remove anything negative before it even pops up. So if your regular social media platform is nothing but negative, it's only talking about racism, talking about nudity, nakedness, and even violence, this is your app. It's called ISIT. Download it for free from Google Play and App Store. My name is Blakk Rasta, and today we're going to keep it hot and rough and rugged. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kokoshonemo, where we speak truth to power. Today we have 6 very important issues to look at. Come here! Number 1. Watch me. And it says what? No KENKEY Party for Alan. No KENKEY Party for Alan. Remember to remove that full stop before Alan. No KENKEY Party for Alan. My God. Who is Alan? This is Alan Chremateng. He joined the NPP party in 1992. I was only 18 years old. Today I'm 49, about to knock on the door of 50. He has served his party. I am not a fan of his party. I am an Nkrumahist and a Pan-Africanist. My brother, my sister, his party does not support Pan-Africanism. It supports nepotism. It was built on a structure of nepotism and tribalism. And that we can prove in history. My brother, my sister, we all remember the NLM. They told us. They didn't want this nation to be part of them. And they didn't want to be part of this nation as well. They wanted Ashanti to break away from the rest of this country today called Ghana. Remember at the time of independence, when we wanted a name for this nation, they were the same people who wanted the nation to be called Akan land. They didn't care about other ethnic groups. That is not Pan-Africanism. These are some of the reasons I can never be part of this tradition known as the NPP. You can go back to Buzia, Dankwa, Dombo, whatever. You can come down to the UP tradition. My brother, my sister, at the end of it all, let truth be told. From 1992, he's been a member of the NPP. He has been able to work hard to put the NPP wherever it is today. He stood several times trying to contest for flag bearership. He never got it. There was a time he stepped down for Nana Akufo-Addo to go. And he believed that his time will come. And this time round, he said, I drew me so. He was so shell-shocked when he realized that even newcomers in the party had beaten him to the game. And he felt his time was over. And therefore, like the crybaby that he is, he decided to step back and made a lot of allegations. This is my problem. Come here! Alan Kyerematen is a die-hard NPP guy. He resigned from the party twice. The first time he came back. It's possible that even with this, he will still come back. Elders will sit with him and talk to him. After all, Laimomo, old firewood catches fire easily. But today I'll say it somewhere and I would like to say it again. You see, if you are joining any fraternity, watch two very important things. How they welcome people and how they see people off. If a man meets a woman, the way he welcomes the woman, and after everything is done, the way he sees the woman off. Watch out, I'm speaking in parables. There are some institutions, when you are coming in, they dance adwa around you. Oh, they blow up balloons in pomp and pageantry and invite you in. But when your time is up to go, they soon forget that you were somewhere before you came and joined them. And therefore, there's the probability that you will leave them and go to another place. After all, say, obi ankwa, obi somba. When you see people welcome people with pomp and pageantry, and when it's time to see them off, it's all rancor and bitterness. Be careful. Be very careful. Then it becomes an occultic fraternity full of occultists. Hey, it is only an occultic fraternity that you join and people are happy, and when you are going, they don't want you to go. They threaten you, insult you, and do everything possible. Sometimes even threaten you with death. How many people have joined secret societies? When they are joining, it's so easy. The blood sacrifices, the blood covenants and all that. And when it's time to leave, no, you won't have your peace. That is what is happening in the NPP right now. Alan Kyerematen. Chairman Wontumi came out point blank. And you know what he said? He said so many nasty things about Alan Kyerematen. Alan Kyerematen lost his cool and he had to go strong at Wontumi by asking, who is Wontumi? I was the one who made him. He was a small-scale businessman. I put him where he is. Somebody like Alan Kyerematen, I didn't expect that kind of loose talk from that. Enam obisu na obiye ye. Enam duaso na ahuma hunsoro. These are all amongst our numerous proverbs as Akan people. My brother, my sister. So why is it that people get so angry when they help people rise, forgetting entirely that other people help them rise? It's not everybody who will show you gratitude. So when you're helping people, help them because of the Most High. And because somebody has helped you too. And that you have children coming up, they too would need a helping hand to be able to climb. After all, who food your pa, they piano. My brother, my sister, Wontumi spoke a lot. Alan Kyerematen was one of his mentors. But look at what Wontumi said. Look at the headline. Wontumi remove Alan's banners, flyers, and paraphernalia from all party offices. And this is Chairman Wontumi ordering. Come here! The Ashanti Regional Chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Bernard Nkwibuesiakun, a.k.a. Chairman Wontumi, has ordered the removal of all banners, flyers, and paraphernalia belonging to John Alan Kyerematen from his region, the Ashanti region. The directive, he said, must be respected and obeyed by all constituencies in his jurisdiction with immediate effect. So he said the governor of the Ashanti region, the MPP governor of the Ashanti region, he says all paraphernalia of this man must be brought down. Once he has forfeited his membership, it is just right and fair that these items are removed from our offices, Chairman Wontumi said in a statement. In view of Honorable Alan Kyerematen's resignation from the party, all his posters, banners, flyers, and paraphernalia at our party offices in all the constituencies must be removed with immediate effect, he stated in a memo dated Monday, September 25, 2023. Ashanti region is the stronghold of the party and where Mr. Alan Kyerematen hails from. Alan Kyerematen, former Minister of Trade and Industry, resigned from the NPP on Monday, September 25, and same day that order came from Wontumi that they should pull down all paraphernalia. Dash. You see what I was saying? When he was coming into the party, it was all pomp and pageantry. Now he's going, it's all bitterness and rancor. I would have expected that they would at least have a KENKEY party for this man. Big KENKEY party. Let Gamashi come and dance. Balogo, go to the Volta region and bring the Bobobo group to come and dance. Agbaja group can also join. And if you have more time, bring the Takai group and the Bamaya group from the northern region to celebrate the man who has been with you from 1992. My God. 1992. Now he's going. And you are welcoming his resignation with rancor and bitterness. What kind of a people are you? You are cheap. It's like you have a wife. For 30 years you have been with this wife. She's giving you children. She's been able to help you rise. One day she decides that she has a change of mind. It's over. And all the 30 years she served you would become useless. You are saying bad things about, oh, she's smelly. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. Oh, she was this. She was even a thief. She was that. You are a cheap man. Any woman that I ever marry, even girlfriends, when I was growing up, and I used to have girlfriends, after some time, if they even wanted to go, I invited them in my own small way to our favorite bar. We will sit down and I will buy food like a madman and celebrate the relationship heavily and say, you know what, Mansa, I'm sad that you are going today. I wish we could continue, but I can't stop you because I respect your rights. This is a small thing to celebrate you and to say that your being part of my life has been so successful and so impacting. For that matter, I leave you with this package and I say that may your road be very smooth and nice. When they take that package, they walk only 2 meters and they turn back and look at my face again with tears running down their faces. Some of them don't even last 1 week. They are writing back to say, I am sorry, please can I come back? The way you see people off, it's like in a company. We are here, Jeff is here, Lancha is here, Ohiniba is here, Stan is here, Osajifo is here. We also have Ajetisoa. My brother, one of them gets up one day and he says that, well, I want to leave. Maybe he's embittered about something. First and foremost, we have to get to find out what it is. Can we rectify it? If we can't, let's all come together and celebrate the time that this person has spent with us. Let us make him happy. Let us send him away in pomp and pageantry. Not this dirty occultic party called the NPP. They are rather demonizing Alan. And the opposition has joined hands to demonize the man. So he's become a lone ranger. I don't like Alan. But I still will celebrate a man who has been with his party for not even a KENKEY party. You went to borrow money, loans, and you came to Ghana to celebrate your loans, saddling us in debt with KENKEY parties. How much does it cost to have a KENKEY party? Please, if you can afford, let me voluntarily organize a KENKEY party for Alan in your name. Shameless party, useless occultic party, and occultic blood-sucking vampires. Today is Alan. As for you, Wontumi, yours will be worse. All of you who are sitting down watching Alan being vilified, you should have called him to say, well, we cannot stop you from going. It's a free party. But we want to celebrate you. Can we have a KENKEY party for you? Because it's an Akan, you could decide to even have a fufu party for him. A send-off party. At the end of the day, when he leaves, things would happen. I have some quick headlines for you. Watch the first headline. My brother, watch this. Attacks on Alan. Call wound to me to order. Some people in the party are beginning to think. And this is Sly Tete. He's telling the Ashanti Region Council of Elders. This is Alhaji Sly Tete. And he is telling the Ashanti Region Council of Elders, wound to me is misbehaving, maybe because he's semi-illiterate. Maybe he thinks money is everything. Maybe he doesn't have common sense. Please bring him and sit him down and bring him to book. This is what he said. And I also put my voice in there. Watch this. How can a semi-illiterate chairman, wound to me, say such nasty things about Alan? And this is who speaking. Blakk RASTA. Published when? Today. Everything we say is in the news. Because we make sense. Because we represent you. Because we come together and think. It's not one man. It's the ideas from all of us. Let me take you to the northern region. Those of you who speak Dagbani, some of you say Dagomba. Listen to this nasty thing happening in Tamale. Those of you who don't understand, I will explain it to you. Watch this. Run it, my youth.
Alan Kojo Cherbate. Today you are no more in our party MPP, so we are betting you off. Oh. This is not our fault. We follow what? The symbol. So bye bye yo. Alan, bye bye. Bye bye. Alan, bye bye. Bye bye to Alan. Yes. Bye bye yo. Nanyo, bye bye Alan. Bye bye Alan, bye bye. I go la caris man.
Dash it. So, these are notness. Even from their accent, you can tell. And the language, that's Dagbani. He's not part of our party again. We are sending him off. Another person says, yes, he's not part of our party, so we are removing him. He should go. We will give our support to Bawumia. The support that we're giving to him, now we'll give it to Bawumia. And they said that they are looking for the label. Yesterday I spoke about that. Alan made a mistake. He thought that those who came up to him, supporting him, followed him because of him. He forgot it was because of the label on him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And the label is the NPP. Once you shed off that label, these people will shed you off. Now they are telling you, we were supporting you because of that symbol. They say symbol, the label. Now that the label is off you, go in peace. Alan has been given a shock treatment to his brains, a rude awakening. Now we all will get to understand that politics is truly a dirty game. You'll be shocked that some of these guys painting him during the election, he gave them money. He fed them. They took bribes from him. They probably took even money to pay for their children's school fees and so on and so forth. But today that he's left the party, they see him as futureless. They owe him no allegiance. Alan, bye-bye, you go. Not even with a KENKEY party to say bye-bye. My name Blakk RASTA. Dash it away, my youth. And come here. Next story. Watch me. Delta Force calls out ungrateful Nana Akufo-Addo. Do you know the Delta Force? Do you know the Delta Force? Kai. These were the guys, macho guys, who came together in the name of providing security for Nana Akufo-Addo and the NPP. We saw videos of him being met by these people. And it is against our laws in Ghana to have such vigilante groups. If a whole president cannot be protected by the police and the military, and it takes these men who have absolutely no official training, except that they went to the gym to build their bodies. Vigilantism is the order of the day. Ghanaians spoke against it. Thanks so much to Nana Akufo-Addo's understanding. He listened and he decided to push away this vigilante group known as the Delta Force. Now this Delta Force, my brother, my sister, we all remember that it came to a time that these vigilante groups, some of them were told were even training in security areas of the nation. Remember Manasseh Azure's documentary, In the Eye of the Republic. Those of you who haven't seen it yet, check it out. Hey! Vigilante groups became so powerful, more powerful than the police and the military. All because of this dirty party in power. Occultic party, blood-sucking, vampirous party. Nana Akufo-Addo listened. Do we all remember when some members of our society here were sent to court, and these vigilante groups went to the court and freed these people from the hands of the law? They freed them, and the police stood there, mouth agape, eye wide opened, gun in hand, yet could not cock, neither could they pull the trigger. Do we all remember? At the courts here in Accra, they took some members of these vigilante people who had misbehaved to the court. And whilst court sessions were going on, members of the vigilante group broke into the courthouse and freed their members who were standing trial and sent them away. Come here. That was when Ghana said, nah. Akufo-Addo stepped back, and today Delta Force is angry. Run the story, my youth. We sacrificed our lives for Akufo-Addo, yet he neglected us. NPP Delta Force group. Run the story. Delta Force, a disbanded vigilante group affiliated with the NPP, has voiced its discontent and feelings of neglect by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government. In a video broadcast that has gone viral on social media, the group declared its support for the flag bearership bid of Kennedy Ejapon ahead of the November 4 primary. In the latest broadcast, the group criticized President Akufo-Addo for allegedly advocating for votes in favor of Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. One member of the group lamented, "Today as we speak, I am sad because we used to call ourselves Delta Force. We sacrificed our lives and everything for President Akufo-Addo and his vice, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. At that time, we, the NPP, didn't have the police or soldiers. We say this because where would Akufo-Addo have gotten the police before fighting for the position? So we, the same Delta Force, turned ourselves into police and soldiers. We were beaten by soldiers and the police. But we endured it all because of the hope that if President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia came to power, we would never go hungry. We have friends in the NDC, and today, when they meet us, they laugh at us because despite all our suffering, we didn't gain anything." The spokesperson for the group further expressed their disappointment, saying, "As you see us talking, we have really suffered for the NPP, but they have failed us." They have failed us, and I'm very much pained by President Akufo-Addo's call for us to vote for Dr. Bawumia. It pains my soul, and I feel sad about it because there is a proverbial statement that goes, if an old man dies and is replaced by another old man, it's just a postponement of the funeral. I love that. Hey, can you see that? Say openyin wu na udi openyin fufro esi na nan mu a eye no na watu asheda ha mitwi no aba. My God. If an old man dies and is replaced by another old man, it is just a postponement of the funeral. So if President Akufo-Addo is living, should we go for his vice to replace him? That's old wine in new bottles. We have to change our voting pattern because at this time, let us go back and remember the words of former President Kufuor. Look at your living conditions and vote based on that. That was a powerful statement. Dash. They went ahead to say, if you want development, you must support Canada Japan. My brother, it's dangerous for this group to support Canada Japan because it's a vigilante group. Vigilantism is not right. They can call themselves some other name. But if Canada Japan feels that, oh, they are supporting me, every vote is a vote. These are the groups that undermine the police and the soldier. These are the groups, the way they behave, they can cause a big problem in the nation unless they tweak and scrape off the rough edges so they can be smoothened. I don't support Delta. There was another one called Invisible Forces. My brother, we can't do that. Everyone can get protection from the police as long as they have a genuine reason. Vigilantism in our country has been overrated, and for that matter, we are in trouble with these groups. Thanks so much to Nana Akufo-Addo for pushing these people away. Thanks so much. You see, they couldn't even find you jobs. At least they could have disbanded the group and said that, listen, we understand what you did for us. So because of that, we are putting you here, we are putting you, but that group doesn't exist anymore. They disbanded it and asked them to go and eat grass. And if Canada Japan claims that he's the grassroots man, if they are supporting you, come out and tell us the plans that you have to dissolve vigilante groups, or else this man is going to turn the whole nation into a lawless state. That's it. Well, my name is Blakk RASTA, and when we return, we have more for you. We would also be reading your messages in due course. In the interim, this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Hey! Wayo!
Blackpot. Coco show, man.
This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Next story. Now the next story says this, and watch it. U.S. bans Liberian warmongers. Hey, I thank God for your lives. Everyone watching at this time, I bless you. Bless me too. Oh my God. This is the flag of Liberia. It looks like the flag of America, right? Because America actually founded Liberia. I will explain that later. And America decided to give one of the stars it has on the American flag to Liberia. As long as they keep this flag, they will be under bondage and suppression. I don't know how many people understand. Liberia is a colony of America. Get me the American flag. And if possible, juxtapose the two. If you can't, just fly me the American flag. When you look at it, it's the same as the American flag. The American flag has the same colors. It has stars. In independence, they decided to give one star to my people in Liberia. It means that you are living in the shadow of America. In fact, the Liberian political system is a clone of the American system. They have the Senate. Is it high Senate and low Senate? Lower Senate and whatever. They have it there. Yet your roads have more potholes than the dirtiest village in America. Yet your people's accent has nothing to do with the American accent. Yet the food you eat in Liberia, if Americans eat it, they will run diarrhea. Why don't you become unique then? We are speaking Pan-Africanism to our people in Liberia. I'm supposed to be a very good friend of the president of Liberia. I sat down with him, we ate together, and we did other things together. To God be the glory. This is upon we are. A lot of people see him in Ghana. They love him. He loves the Ghanaian people. I'm glad that he became president. But I've tried since he became president to link up with him. It's never been possible. I know that it will happen one of these days. Upon we are struggled to become president. He is the least educated in the history of Liberia to become president. And I'm happy about that. It's not all about your literacy and your illiteracy. It's about your heart. You can have a team that will work it out. When he was spending his money to take the Lone Stars to the World Cup and some other such African Cup of Nations to play, people thought he was crazy. People got to understand that this is a patriot. I love that. He played and represented Liberia. Yes, that's what he could do. He won Player of the Year several times. King Weir, putting the name of Liberia. He's the most celebrated Liberian star ever. I said star. I did not say footballer. He's gone beyond football upon Weir. But a lot of Liberians are broken. A lot of Liberians are saying that he has not represented them well. Many more Liberians are saying that no, upon Weir has been a disappointment. I don't live in Liberia, but I get information coming in. Mr. Weir, the biggest thing that will leave after you is the legacy you will leave for the people of Liberia. We are glad that there is peace. Can you take it beyond peace? Look at the American flag. You see the number of stars it has? And look at the Liberian flag. Can you see that? When you look at the American flag, it has 7 red lines. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at the number of lines that the Liberian flag has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In everything, they have to be superior. They have 7. You cannot have 7. Have 6. Look at the number of white lines we have in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many white lines do we have in the Liberian flag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 less. Look at the number of stars we have in the American flag. And they are both on the blue background and white star. One. We have given you one. At independence, they should have changed this. It's not late to change the Liberian flag. It reminds us of America. We become a shadow of America every time we see this flag. Am I right? Why? Why? Have you heard about Farmer Temi before? One of the founders of Liberia. Have you heard about Farmer Temi before? Have you heard about Mansa Kama, another founder? In fact, he actually founded the city known as Kamadugu in Sierra Leone. But before he entered Sierra Leone, he went through Liberia. All those places were like one. Farmer Temi, Kama, Mansa Kama, all these paths were one. They struggled and fought for the people to be independent and to stand firm in the 1600s and beyond. Today, the work of our ancestors, you are selling it for 1 star from America. Is that what you want? Maybe nobody has ever talked about this. Maybe Blakk Rasta is the only man who has talked about the Liberian flag, juxtaposing it with the American flag and saying that the flag must change because it is a symbol of colonialism. Liberia, we have a lot of people from Liberia who watch this show. Please think about this. Cut this thing that I said, put it out in the Liberian space. Let good-minded Liberians debate this. As long as your flag is like this, you would always owe allegiance to America. That's why most of you, when you wake up, your prayer is that you want to go to America. I met a lot of Liberians. Mame, and all they are thinking about is going to America. Because America has their how's that umbilical cord. Until you break away from the slavish chain of America, you will continue to be a clone, a shadow of America, and a shadow can never become original. Please change this flag. Dash it. Dash it. Oh, what a day. After talking about the flags, watch something that is from Al Jazeera, published by Ghana Web. U.S. announces visa restrictions for election interference in Liberia. You know what that means? I will explain that to you. Run the story, my youth. The United States has declared its intention to impose visa restrictions on individuals involved in undermining the upcoming elections in Liberia scheduled for the next month. Do you get it? Jeff, you get it? You get them? Hey, watch me. You see, what this thing is all about is, we realize that you people are all dreaming about coming to America. The only way we can get you to behave like human beings is to threaten you with not coming to America. It's like a child and candies. If you want a child to behave well, you say, hey, if you do this, I'll give you this. True? Hey! Since when has going to America become going to paradise, heaven? Liberia. America is telling you that if you are not told that you will not get the chance to go to America, you behave like animals. You will kill each other. Long sleeve, short sleeve. The only thing that brings you peace is you get an American visa if you don't fight. And like animals, you will also go and sit down and say, Mame, Mame, Mame. Don't we know as human beings that there must be peace amongst us? No matter how much we disagree, we must be able to agree to disagree. Isn't it? It's crazy. It's utterly crazy and mad. Hey, I never knew this day would come. Today, America has become heaven, just like religion. Islam will tell you, if you take somebody's wife, hey, if you do this, if you do that, you won't go to heaven. So if you want to go to heaven, don't do A, B, C, D. Christianity will tell you the same thing. If you do A, B, C, D, if you even call somebody a fool, according to the Bible, you will go to hell. Find me that verse. You should never call somebody a fool, or you go to hell. That's what the Bible says. Fool. Don't you ever call somebody a fool. Meanwhile, on our roads, people are going to church. Say, "Would you Jimmy for crowding?" When they are returning, sir, those words are even nasty. But we use them every day. The point Black Rasta is making is this. In religion, you are told that if you do A, B, C, D, you won't go to heaven. So you behave yourself and become a human being. That is what America is using. Elections are coming. We need peace there. And like little children, America goes with candies and says, hey, those of you idiots and fools who behave like animals, short sleeve, long sleeve, I'm talking to you today. I am telling you, if you fight during the elections, we won't let you come to America. Then everybody behaves good. No long sleeve, no short sleeve, my man. Are you not ashamed? Can we not behave like human beings if America doesn't come in with the visa jingoism? A friend of mine in Liberia said, when I speak, they are not able to pick the accent. They have this accent that I really love. Me too, I find it hard to pick up the Liberian accent, But in variety, we are united and loving. Hey, the Bible says in Matthew 5:22, but I tell you that anyone who is angry with his brother will be subject to judgment again. Anyone who says to his brother, Raka, that's fool, is answerable to the Sanhedrin. But anyone who says, you fool, you'll be in danger of the hellfire. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Did you see that? Matthew 5:22. Come down to there. It says, you fool. Any one of you who says you fool will be in danger of the hellfire. By just calling your brother out of anger. Who ye Jimmy for? Bible say, my brother. So you see how religion makes it? If you do A, if you do B, if you do C, hey, you go to hell. And if you do A, B, C, D, and they are good, hey, we will give you heaven. America is the new religion. In Liberia, elections are coming. If you fight, we will not give you visa. And if you behave yourselves, we will give you visa. You should be ashamed. If I were the president of Liberia, I will speak and address my people and tell them, we have lowered the standards and come so low that we as a people are being puppeted all over the place. Why can't you make Liberia America? If it's America that you so love, make Liberia America. Stop the corruption. Stop the foolishness. You know what you should do? You must stay away from corruption. Every little coin you have, use it in developing your people. Let them go to school. Let them eat well. Stop the corruption. Seal all the loopholes of corruption and see where Liberia would be in the next 10 years of anti-corruption. You don't even have a single motorway in Liberia. Yet this is one of the oldest countries in Africa. Do you know when Liberia had its independence? Do you know? My God have mercy. The rubber plantations owned by America, Firestone Company. There was a time there was not even a single traffic light in Liberia until recently. Why? What happened to the rubber plantation? What happened to all the goodies you have in Liberia? Because of corrupt, dirty leaders. Today, America is threatening you with visa so that you behave like human beings, or else you will kill each other, long sleeve and short sleeve. Dash it away, my youth. Kwame Nkrumah said, we must unite now or perish. When we return, we shall read your message. Come here! I think say you day wise. Hey! Wayo!
BlackP. Coco show man.
This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Show no more, where we speak truth to power. Oh Jesus. Liberia, that little bit, cut it out and put it out. Many Liberians will get to see the fullness of the thing. I hope to be in Liberia. I am making a very powerful song for Liberian unity and independence. I am making it. I'm bringing it to Liberia. I'm coming. Wherever Africa is mentioned, that is where I belong. Do you have messages coming in? All right. So on YouTube, Osabarima TV says, we are back with the rewiring of the mindset journey. Come here! You think say you did wise. More fire. Spiero. Says Jaja Bless. Kofi Owusu Esirifi. Says big up Black Rasta and Black Empire Media. Amalifo Richard says good evening, Mr. Black. Dixon Kojo. Jojo Z. Says Black more fire. Agbo Benjamin says preach on my prophet. Is it now that the Delta forces felt they are unfairly treated? NPP was using them to cause mayhem, and they saw nothing wrong with it. They should shut up and give us a break. Aflakui Senanu says NPP will go down like Alan posters and banners. Hallelujah. Sufian Suleiman says greetings, Black Rasta. I am always excited listening to your program. Wayo. Gosway Jata says Black Rasta. Tell them the truth. Preach on. Wayo. Joseph Kojo Kofi says please share. Please share the broadcast. Benjamin Achu says word. Kambadi Samsidin says wayo. Black Rasta, you are a blessing to Africa. I appreciate your effort to change our society. I bless you. I honor you. Michael Nyansafo says Black, I know your platform goes far. Why are you not talking about Kofi Kurantin or giving him airtime on your platform? Thanks. Hey, have you followed me? I've interviewed Kofi Kurantin before. Me and him have had dinner before. I've spoken about him several times. If you have his number, call him. He'll tell you, oh, Black Rasta is my man. You understand? So please. Marcos Ekuamwa says, Black Rasta and the family members watching. We are watching you from Amsterdam. It's too little, too late for Alan Martin to cry like a baby. My God, what is happening? And this is Facebook. Petrina Priska Otu says, greetings, Black Rasta. Wayo! Rewiring the mindset of the youth. Petrina Priska Otu says, please, I need a favor. Can you play any song from Buju's Inner Height album tomorrow on the Urban Blend for my husband? Oh, why not? And you say you want it from the Inner Height album today. The first song we played was from Buju Banton's Till Shiloh album. Tomorrow we shall do the Inner Height. Tomorrow is what? Friday. Inner Height. Yeah, you have some Nyabingi in there. We can play that. No problem. We'll do that. It's my favorite Buju Banton album too. It's his birthday, and I want to celebrate him as we join you beat the Nyabingi drums. Oh my God. God bless you, the Kuchoko legend. What's your husband's name though? Richard Nate says, pure Pan-Africanism and patriotism. My day is never complete without hearing your words, Black Rasta. Hey, come here! More fire. You are blasting loud and live all the way from Milwaukee in Wisconsin. Love and respect. Empress Nadifa. Oh, love, 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 Empress. Love, love, love. Empress Nadifa is all the way inside Brixton in England. She's a lovely woman. Martin Ingney says, Mawuga kitikata adanu woto ewa siklea fo. Mawuga kitikata. Woo! Hassan Barcelona man says, your program is always #1 in Africa. You are the only neutral journalist in Ghana. Georgia Sami says, more fire. And Zion Genesis brings us a black woman with afro hair and says, pa, pa, pa. Edward Timmy says, hello, King Black Rasta. Good evening. Honestly, you are speaking truth to power. God Almighty will guide and protect you and your family. Kudos. Thank you so much, Edward. But remember, I'm not a king. I'm a kingmaker. You know that. All right. More messages will be coming in the second tranche, in the interim. Next story, my youth. Did you see that? Crybaby Alan cries again. You know a crybaby? Every little thing. I can't force it. I cry, I say, oh, man, my dano. Bantu and panic to da. They be a fool. Yeah, pompe. The Akan people of Ghana say, the child that says his mother will never sleep. The local syringe, that syringe that we use to pump things into the asshole, they call it Bantua, will always be there. Alan is a crybaby. He's always complaining. Some say he's a gentleman, but I see him as a coward. Cowardly crybaby. Run it, my youth. Watch the story. I didn't have necessary resources to deliver as trade minister. Why didn't you resign? Why did you not resign, my youth? He said he didn't have enough resources as trade minister. If you can't put your best foot forward, move the blood clot out. Anything you do in life, if you know you can't put up your best, postpone it. Don't go and write an exam when you are so sick. And then come and tell us, because I was sick, I got 0. You got what? Former Trade Minister Alan Shermartin has revealed that he had resources allocation challenges during his 6 years in the role. He explained that the challenges had to do with prioritization of particular flagship programs under the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo led government, stressing that some of the decisions were taken as high as in cabinet. That's it. Don't talk so childishly. You were in there for 6 years. You had budgetary constraints, and you were in there because your salary was never constrained. That one you were taking and eating nyafu. But the one that is supposed to be for the nation's development was constrained, and you didn't care. You were there for 6 years. Why? What is this? You should have made it clear. Mr. President, if I cannot get this budget to work, I know I cannot leave a good legacy. Therefore, a good name is better than riches. I would like to resign my position if I can get that. But the coward that you are, the crybaby, You remain there with your long body. Today you are coming to cry to us. No tears for you. You are those killing Ghana. Nobody is bigger than the truth. You want sympathy from us? When you were there for 6 years and enjoying, Chairman Wontumi said that everywhere you went with girls. You were chilling. Everywhere you went. And I don't want to even share my experience with you. I mean, can't that. Because when it comes to girls' issues, it's very personal. You don't know how many girls are waiting for me out there. It's not my business. It's not your business. As long as it has nothing to do with the nation. Everywhere you went, you had your girls. You were enjoying. When they made you ambassador, you were enjoying. Everything was nice. Ambassador to Ethiopia, fine. Oh, nice. Enjoying. Then you come and sit down and say, 6 years, no budget, and therefore I couldn't. And you were there. You were sent to a classroom. And in that classroom, there were so many deficiencies that affected your studies. And you still remain there. Why didn't you move to a better classroom? But greed will let them continue to be there and come and give us this nonsense excuse. Dash. Next story. And this is the final story we have for the day. Final story. And it has to do with football, right? ANTOINE SEMENYOR calls service to Ghana honor. This is the guy. He said his father played for Ghana. And that anytime he's called to come and play for Ghana, his homeland, he says he sees it as an honor. He's not only representing Ghana. Ghana is the bigger picture. He's also representing his family and friends. The headline might deceive you. Watch the headline. This is the headline. I am representing my family and friends when playing for Ghana. When you look at this, you say, so it's all because of your family and friends? But that's not exactly what he said. Ghanaian striker ANTOINE SEMENYOR expressed deep pride, listen, and honor in representing his homeland at the international level. The 23-year-old who previously played for England has now earned 8 caps for the Black Stars, finding the net twice. For my family, it's significant. My dad played in Ghana years ago. And it's nice to represent the whole family and my friends as well. Apart from representing the nation, where all the honor is, it is also a way of representing my family and friends. Dash it away and bring ANTOINE. So you see, ANTOINE, this is the kind of patriotism we're looking for. You are playing for Ghana. Even though you may be born in the West, the spirit is in you. You dash away all those citizenships so you can play and represent your motherland. But if you come in because of money, if you come in because of some other things except patriotic reasons, you will be disappointed. I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you, ANTOINE, and we pray that you find the net more times and that you play so well to uplift the honor and prestige of this beautiful nation. Dash it away. Now, the very last thing we'll look at today has to do with the South African embassy. Watch this. Ghana gets e-visa to South Africa. And you can see Nana Akufo-Addo standing with the president of South Africa. That's an interesting photo, isn't it? This is South African passport, right? And now, today, the South African embassy just released this. Just today. If you look at the date. South African High Commission. It's not an embassy. It's a High Commission. Ghana. And it says, media statement released to all media houses. So we had our share. The High Commission of the Republic of South Africa wishes to inform that Ghana has been added by the government of the Republic of South Africa on the e-visa list, which means that the Ghanaian nationals can apply online for visas to South Africa without visiting the High Commission. The information is available on the portal of the Department of Home Affairs of the Republic of South Africa. Ghanaians are urged to visit the following website, blah, 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 for more information. I don't know why it has so many grammatical errors in there. It should be noted that the normal requirements such as passport details, letter of invitation, proof of accommodation, and a bank statement will be verified on arrival at the point of entry. So they can give you the visa. And when they give it to you, they won't say anything. When you arrive there and everything is good, they check your papers, then they put the visa, physical visa in your passport. It's like visa on arrival. This is an honor for Ghana, but I'm afraid that all Ghanaians might be running to South Africa. In Nana Akufo-Addo's government, people are running left, right, and center outside Ghana. This is the government that has seen more brain drain than any other government. South Africa is beautiful. I love South Africa. I'm even getting ready to travel to South Africa. Now Ghanaians can get the e-visa, visa on arrival. When you arrive, now they will check your papers. And over there, when they realize your papers are not right, they will send you back to your country. What do you think? What do you think? Well, my name is Black Rasta, and I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. Gladys Clark says, I love that word, postponement of a funeral. Yes. Kingsford Apenkro says, God bless you more. Tina Ray says, good evening, my brother. May God Almighty grant you wisdom and strength. Oyo. Pick up yourself, Tina Ray. Benzino says, Black Rasta, greetings, my brother, the great Pan-African man. Continue your works. I've learned a great lesson today about Alan and Wuntumi issue. The Alan and Wuntumi issue. Yes, send off your fiancée well if she doesn't want you anymore. Yes. Oh, yes, I like that. That's the burden of knowledge. Now that you know, what would you do? What have you learned? Royal Anchor TV. Alan should have hardened up. Politics is not for the chicken-hearted. Idrisu Seydou says, Jah shall clean all the bad weeds and separate them from the good ones because the day of harvest is near. I like that. And you can also find this in the Bible, the book of Psalms, and you can find it in reggae music, Don Carlos. It's called Harvest Time. Oh, Jah shall clean all the bad ways, yeah, and separate them from the good. Oh, gosh. Abai Mangaiva says Kuchoko. Petrina Otu says, Wayo, Kuchoko legend Black Rasta. Bless the love. And we go to Facebook, and TCJJ says, whether a drumisu or a pamihu, elephant or butterfant, same thing from same people. Greetings, Salaga soldier. I like the butterfant. You know, Eja Kwame says, Alan or Baumia or Kennedy, the value is the same. Because if you hear them talking about the next move, no one is giving any solution to the economy's mess we are in now. They are all talking development without good economy. Tom Poe says, I love this program, more especially the historical background you give us. Prince Wadada, Nella Cindy says, Black Rasta, watching you live from Yankee. Big up yourself. Love and respect. Ras Selam says, more fire. Gavali Yao Atipu says, Black fire. Dobi Usman says, Black Empire is not on Loud Silence Media. Any reason? Well, I don't know why. I may have to find out from my own brethren who I share the same birthday with. I love him. I love him. I love him. We would see where it goes and why. Yeah, it's good that you have drawn my attention to that. All this while, I thought that it was on it. Yeah, man. Kevin Taylor, if you are watching, I know you're watching. People say, waiting they happen. You need to put it there, right? Thank you so much. Well, my name is Black Rasta. It's been a very wonderful time. I appreciate you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our Facebook channel. And make sure you click on the notification button. We are called the Black Empire Media. My name is Black Rasta. I love you. I appreciate you. Hey! Wayo!